I took this 120,000 subscriber YouTube channel from 1,000 subscribers in January to literally 100,000 in literally a month. And so I thought this was a complete fluke. And then I tried to do this again on my other channel. And then I got it to 200,000 subscribers. You can see in August 2022, we got this from 38,000 to then over 100,000 again in about a month time. So this is genuinely one of the most craziest and fastest ways to grow your channel to hundreds of thousands of subscribers. I've helped multiple friends do this that hit 1 million subscribers on their channels. I literally put up, right here you can see. So if you want to grow subscribers, this is the easiest and fastest way. It might get patched soon because of how broken it is, and so let's get into it. Right, so the way that we get all these subscribers so quickly is not from shorts, it's not from trying to go viral all the time by posting videos, but it's through organic community posts in YouTube. So this is feature. Not every channel can do this. You have to have at least, I think, 500 or 1,000 subscribers. But then you can see that I was posting memes that were getting 34,000 likes. I reposted this meme on my other main channel that got 133,000 likes. This one, another meme, 36,000 likes. This meme right here, 143,000 likes. And so these memes will get millions of impressions, hundreds of thousands of likes, and literally in the most organic and natural way, grow so much subscribers. Every single meme will give us 5 to 10,000 subs in a single day. And we would post these like 3 times a week. Boom, just literally printing subscribers out of thin air. And these are super fun and engaging to like on because they're relatable. These are literally reposted memes I find on Instagram. Okay, so you don't have to be super tech savvy. You don't have to be original and funny. Just take the most viral memes, repost it on your little thing. Now, the key here though is that not every meme will get super viral. And there's a very artificial way that is completely legal and completely safe within YouTube to get these engagements and thus print subscribers out of thin air with no effort, no skills, no nothing. It is a process what I'll show you in a second, okay? So you can either do memes and posts like these ones, but there's another more efficient way which got my other channel to 200,000 subscribers, and I'll show you that, how to do that in a second. We can see like these are all getting 177,000 likes. Kids who died of dehydration because you can't drink until you're 21. Like super fun and engaging. They would get like insane amount of likes, 127,000. So like this green channel, we're getting 100,000+ likes, but this is the community post that will get you the most engagement, okay? These are votes. So we create super fun, broad polls that are very addicting to vote on because it's so easy and simple, but fun at the same time. What's the best apple? You just choose whatever color. What's the shape of Earth? 2.3 million votes, round. What's the planet closest to the sun? This one is a little bit more tricky and difficult. You can see it didn't get as many votes, but all of our polls were getting 7-figure impressions. This is how much engagement we were getting, okay? So this wasn't even total impressions. Total impressions of how many people came across this, at least double. So 4 or 5 million people. This one, again, how many days are in 2023? Which pepper is the most spicy? These are absolutely stupid ones. I've even had polls with 4 to 5 million votes, like these ones, 2.6 million, 2.7 million, and all these super fun. Now, again, like how I said earlier, you're all, not all of your polls are gonna get 5 million votes, right? This probably got 10 million impressions. Red plus yellow equals what? I don't even know, but people voted on orange. Super easy to do. The key here, though, for you to gain the subscribers and to make these polls isn't just to make the random poll itself. Because notice how in the beginning, in these right here, I was basically sharing and reposting the actual image or the community post from this green channel, right? This blue channel was reposting it, and thus it would actually farm all of the engagement from this channel over and then bounced into this green channel right over here. And so we literally farm engagement by just reposting each other's, and this would only work when you repost on other huge channels. Okay, so if you're starting from scratch and you have a very small amount of engagement, you're probably only gonna get 2,000 to 3,000 votes or likes, but there's a very easy loophole to kind of get around that and just instantly get a lot of traffic overnight. There's literally channels that go from 2,000 votes to then 200,000 and then to 2 million. I want to share with you how you can do that as well. And you can see that this is still a very viable thing that's happening in 2025. This channel called Facto Gifts, right? With 300,000 subscribers, they gain all of their subscribers with the exact same method. They still do votes to this day. What's your battery percentage? 300,000 votes in 5 hours. And all he's doing is reposting. So like if you press on this button, you should be, I don't know why it says report, but if you press on this button, you should be able to have an option to repost it. Maybe this one. I'm not exactly sure why I can't do it on mine, but you would be able to on mobile at least. You can see he got 1.1 million votes. And channels that already are getting these millions of impressions and engagement, the way community algorithm works on these posts is that if you have 0 and then they shared you, right? You can see that this channel shared Nuzzy Nest, right? Now this one's going to get a lot of the votes that he has, hundreds of thousands. And because these new audiences are engaging with this community poll, the next time Nuzzy Nest posts again, he's going to maintain the same amount of audience and engagement, probably not retaining all of it, but it's going to retain a good amount of it, like 50, 60, 70, 80% of these engagement people are going to continuously then press and play with this addicting and fun little game that they have going on within their polls on their community posts. And so you gain so much traction so easily by just getting these big channels to share your thing. Now, here comes the question then. How do you get these big channels to share you? They don't do it for free. This is not a charity. So this is not a completely free scheme. You will see, if you go to the description, you can see available for sponsorships. I always follow whatever, blah, blah, blah. Sponsorships. And so they basically run these as an influencer marketing strategy where you have to pay these channels. I remember when I did it in 2022, it was about $100 to $150 per share. And they would share your thing for 24 hours. You get hundreds of thousands of votes. This is not a promotion, by the way. Like, I, by all means, do your due diligence. I don't want you to get scammed. But this is exactly how I personally done it. This is how these channels, now you can see he's even sharing his own poll. I don't know why he does that, but then he would get at least, you can see right here, 25,000 votes from a day ago. That was like literally how much he was getting beforehand, 59,000. This one got 195,000, but then when he gets someone to share with influence marketing, boom, 300,000 votes in 5 hours. This will probably hit like 1 million votes in 24 to 48 hours. And then this channel is going to also grow super, super fast from 1.2K subs to however much subs it decides, probably like 5K, maybe even 10K subscribers, just from this massive amount of engagement farming. Okay. Does that make sense? And so it is not a completely free scheme, but it's the fastest, easiest, laziest, most non-skill set related way for you to grow subscribers and get a ton of engagement fast.